Hey, how's it going? I just want to make a really quick video about knives, because in a previous video I did a couple days ago, I showed a survival knife, and now I'm having second thoughts about that knife. So let's talk about knives for a little bit, and just keep in mind that this is survival for the poor, so there's not going to be any Gerber blades or anything expensive like that. I'm just going over cheap knives, and at the end of the video, your comments are greatly appreciated. I would like to hear feedback and things like that, because I don't know too much about knives. To me, a knife is just a knife, so let me hear what you guys think, such as options of cheap knives and things like that. So first I want to talk about this knife, which I showed the other day in my video. It's a pretty cool looking knife, Rambo type blade. I think it's called a marine knife or something, I don't know. But it's not sharp at all for the first part. Second part is, it came with this, which I thought was magnesium, which you would scrape it on tinders, and then magnesium is pretty flammable, so you just light the magnesium and you'll get a pretty good fire. But someone commented telling me it's a sharpening whetstone, and I'm not even sure how to use this thing. Usually when I sharpen a knife, I just use this. It's got a rough end and a smoother end. You just slide the knife through it, both ends, a couple times. Slide it through up here, and then you slide it through down here, and it gets your knife pretty sharp. So this is pretty simple. I always use this. I'm not too sure about this whetstone thing. I'm sure it's pretty easy to learn how to use, but I just don't know how to do it. And in the video the other day, I unscrewed this cap right here, which has a compass in it, and like fireproof matches or waterproof matches and things like that in the handle. And while I was screwing it back on, I cross-threaded it, and it's stuck now, and the seal isn't all the way in, so it's not even waterproof anymore. So this knife's just pretty crappy. Says right there, China. Just stay away from this knife. It's not a very good knife at all. And then I want to show you this knife as well. Because when I was younger, I had a knife like this, and it was one of my favorite knives. It cost a little bit more money than this. This was only like 30 bucks, I think, for both of them, or 20 bucks or something at the flea market. It's made by Maxam. It's a solid piece knife, one piece of metal, and there's rope wrapped around the handle. Pretty sharp knife, came relatively sharp. And the thing I don't like about it is, first of all, this holder is really poor quality. It's Velcro. Velcro doesn't seem to last that long. But it came with this knife, and if you can see right here, the tip chipped off. So it's pretty cheap metal. So stay away from Maxam knives too. I mean, they're pretty cheap, but you get what you pay for, I guess. So what I want to show you is this. It's made by Winchester. I picked it up at Walmart. It was on like a super after Christmas clearance. I think I got the whole set for somewhere around $5. But it came with this little knife right here. It came with a knife similar to this one. This is still a Winchester, but it's from a different set. But it's a pocket knife. Let me open it real quick. It's a folding pocket knife, and I used the one from this set for I got this, I want to say in January after Christmas, and I used the knife that it came with for about 5 months or so, and I mean, it's really sharp. It stayed sharp. I used it all the time. I always carried it with me in my pocket. I ended up losing it, and my friend gave me this one because he knows I always like to have a knife in my pocket. So this is tried and tested. I love this knife, but this set came with this also. It's a nice case. It's got a snap. It's made of good material, but the knife is really nice. It's not that big. Let me show you it in comparison. I mean, it's a pretty small knife, but I like this knife a lot. I haven't really used it much outside, but solid metal, one piece of metal. It's got a wooden handle, made by Winchester, and I just want to hear your feedback about different knives and stuff. Like, if you guys know if Winchester is a good company or not. I'm hoping it's a good company because all my ammunition is Winchester. So I'm hoping it's a good company. And this knife was really cheap. They sell them at Walmart. They're always cheap. This pocket knife has lasted me a long time. Not this one, but the other one I had. I lost it though, which made me kind of sad. But I'm going to be filming a video in a couple weeks, maybe next week, maybe next 2 weeks. We're going to spend the night in the woods and do all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to give this knife a test and see how it works, see how sharp it stays, see how reliable it is, and then I'll give you some feedback on that. But I just want to hear your guys' feedback about cheap knife options and what's a good brand to stick with, things like that. So your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching my videos, guys.
Don't be scared.